With the launch of the long-awaited Shibarium and its documentation behind us, many Shiba Inu holders are definitely waiting for all the awesome things that Shibarium is supposed to do. Well, activities have started on Shibarium already, and it looks like we might be getting some of the promises fulfilled. You already know that you want to find out more. So, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe Shiba Inu World and make sure to stick around this one till the end. If you follow popular Shiba Inu influencer, Alushishib, you know that she has been really active on Twitter recently. That's because there have been so many Shiba Inu activities recently, starting with the publishing of Shibarium documentation. She has been taking to her Twitter handle to share all the updates that have been happening with Shiba Inu, especially Shibarium, and we are certainly grateful to her for that. Anyway, the most recent update is a screenshot that shows the amount of daily transactions that Shibarium has been experiencing. This might come as a surprise to you, but Shibarium has already hit more than 40,000 transactions, which is an all-time high for the Layer 2 platform. In fact, this is so significant that Lucy, alongside a number of other analysts, have started to wonder whether Shibarium might manage to beat Coinbase's Layer 2 platform, Base, in respect of daily transactions. For those who didn't know, Coinbase's Layer 2 platform that was launched on the Ethereum blockchain, same as Shibarium, but it has been around for a bit longer than Shibarium. So, if Shibarium surpasses Base in regards to daily transactions, that would be a feat. Now, that is just daily transactions. There are other Shibarium stats that are also really exciting. According to U.Today, the average block time constitutes 5 seconds. The total number of transactions up to now has almost reached 110,000, and the number of participating wallets on Shibarium equals 51,781. And, for context, the Shibarium testnet, which has been dubbed PuppyNet, was just launched on March 11. It hasn't been around for that long and has this kind of statistic. Imagine how big things would get the longer Shibarium is around. I should remind everyone at this point that Shibarium is still in its test phase. There haven't been many complaints about Shibarium online aside from the issue of the plagiarism of code, which has been cleared. But if you notice any issues with the platform as you make use of it, consider reaching out to a member of the dev team with your complaints. I'm just saying this because what was launched as the testnet. So, the dev team is supposed to keep working on it based on how the platform performs in the real world and also recommendations made by users. With all those corrections and improvements made, the actual Shibarium platform would then be launched. If you found this really valuable, please drop a comment and share this video with friends. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, thus helping me to keep increasing the quality of the videos. Moving on from that, the number of Shiba Inu trillionaires has been steadily increasing. And by that, I mean that the number of people who hold trillions of SHIB has now increased to 42. This is actually a 5% increase in the number of trillionaire holders. Considering the timing of this, it doesn't seem far-fetched to theorize that the increase in trillionaire holders has something to do with the recently launched Shibarium. I mean, why else will people decide to hold trillions of one token, if not because they expect something big to happen with the price of that token, something big that might happen because of Shibarium. And it's not just the number of trillionaire holders that has been on the increase. The number of investors that hold between 1 and 10 million SHIB tokens also increased recently, meaning that people have been adding to their SHIB portfolio to make it into millions. This gives credence to the fact that the increases aren't a result of the launch of Shibarium. That is, with the launch of Shibarium and the increase in activities on the platform, as we just talked about, it looks like people are a bit more willing to take a chance on SHIB. In yesterday's video, I have explained how Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum, supports SHIBs, and how the dev team and Satoshi himself contributed to rise SHIB value up by encouraging SHIB community. We talked about how SHIB transactions had declined. Many analysts theorize that it might have had something to do with investors' increased aversion to investing in what they consider risky assets. However, considering that people have been increasing the amount of SHIB tokens that they have in their portfolio, it looks like that theory is not very plausible. But, of course, you can tell us what you think about this in the comment section below. Anyway, still talking about Shibarium, the Layer 2 platform has managed to attract about 500 interested validators so far. As you must remember, validators are supposed to be in charge of confirming and approving transactions, and it looks like many people are interested in this important role. Satoshi himself mentioned this on the Shiba Inu Telegram platform. What's more, The dev team is taking precautions to make sure that those who say they want to serve as validators actually want to. After all, it's a really expensive investment that they'll be making. You need about 10,000 Bone tokens to serve as a validator. It would be terrible if you spent that much money only to find out that you're not interested. That's the reason the dev team rolled out dummy tokens that interested validators can use to stake, instead of their actual Bone. Watcher Guru mentions that, according to a screenshot, most validators have already received an invitation to use Shiba and use Shibarium testnet beta. Kusama also said that most validators will be given early access to the network. That way they can decide if being a validator actually suits their needs. However, some applicants did not receive the message. This, according to Kusama, was due to a tagging error. Anyway, what's interesting about this is that there are only 100 validator positions available, at least. That's what the announcement made earlier in the year says. With the early access, some interested validators might decide to pull out after finding out that's not something they want to do. But the Shiba Inu team also has plans to select the best people for the job based on their training, expertise, and reliability. It's possible that those who don't make the cut for validators might serve as delegators instead. As you probably know, delegators won't be making the decisions, but they are still very important. They'll be lending their tokens to validators to allow them to do their job. And these delegators would also get to share in the rewards. It looks like you can still apply to work as a validator, though if you are still interested, you shouldn't be deterred by the fact that there are about 500 people already who have shown interest in serving as validators. Some of those people might drop out and the dev team might decide to let go of some others. You might be that person that Shibarium needs. So, take the chance if you're interested in that. This is not financial advice, though. Make sure to do your own research. One last thing before we call it a day on this video. Binance has, once again, kind of shown that it is a secret Shiba Inu fan. Maybe. But before we get into that, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel blockchain analytics firm. Nansen recently published the content of Binance's wallet, and the publication shows that Binance holds over 86 trillion SHIB, worth billions of dollars, and a number of wallet addresses. That the biggest crypto exchange platform holds SHIB in large amounts just goes to show that there is something trustworthy about the token. If the token was in trouble, there's no way that Binance would have billions of dollars worth of investment in it. So, maybe this is the reassurance that some people have been looking for. However, this is not financial advice. Please, make sure to do your own research before making any financial decision. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like this video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.